What a great track going back to 1983 there. And a good track, actually, because that was called Running with the Night, Lionel Richie. And we're going to talk about running because we're joined this morning by Maggie Rose, who's the event director of the Parkrun. Morning, Maggie.
Oh, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Now, have you come straight from the Parkrun?
I have just come straight from the Parkrun.
Okay, they're giving you the morning off?
I wish.
Yeah, all right, okay.
No, we're really lucky today. Folkestone Run Club have taken us over, so they're doing everything today.
Oh, okay, so they've kind of took a bit of pressure off you today then?
It has.
Right.
Week off.
Now then, let's go back to yourself. Tell us a little bit about your background. You got a sporty background, or are you just an event director?
Well, I started running in 2012, straight after the Olympics.
Right.
I did the NHS Couch to 5K programme. First week, when I had to do intervals, I thought I was going to die. But when I finished, somebody said to me, "What are you going to do? You're going to carry on running?" And I said, "Well, I don't know where to run." And they said, "Well, why don't you try Parkrun?" And I said, "Never heard of it."
Yeah.
And that's how I got involved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, up in Leamington, where we lived then.
Oh, right, Leamington. So were you involved with Parkrun up in Leamington?
I was just an ordinary runner there, just an ordinary volunteer.
Right.
And then when we were moving down to Folkestone, I noticed they didn't have a Parkrun. So I got in touch with head office and I said, "Do you need any volunteers to help start it?" And they said, "Fantastic."
Right.
So I shadowed a run director up there before to get a bit of training.
Yep.
And then came and did the first one down here 2 weeks after we moved.
Right. Oh, brilliant. So you went straight into it. Now, well, let's tell, for those people that are listening out there, we've got to assume that people have never heard of Parkrun. I don't know where you've been, but Maggie, tell us the concept of Parkrun and the kind of history, how it all started.
Well, Parkrun is a 5K run or walk with friends on a Saturday morning. It's not competitive, although you can be. We do time you, but there's no requirement to run it as a race. It's certainly not a race, it's a run with friends. And it started in Bushy Park with just a few people who wanted to run together, and now we've got 402 events in the UK, 902 worldwide.
902?
Yeah.
I mean, I have noticed that when I've been up there, that you get people on a kind of a mission now. They're trying to get round to do various different park runs.
Yeah.
I mean, the one at Folkestone, do you all of a sudden see like strange faces? Oh, I've never been there before. You know, visitors, do they come up and make themselves known to you?
Yeah, Parkrun tourists. There's people who are trying to go to every event in the UK. There
Really?
are people trying to go to every event in the world.
Oh, how many in the UK?
402. And there are 16 in Kent.
Is there?
Yeah,
Right.
so we have a lot of visitors from other parts of the Kent coming to just be tourists.
And do you get people from other parts of the world?
Yeah, we do. We had the event director from South Africa come and run with us.
Really?
We've had people from Australia, people from Poland. Yeah, and there are 2 park runs in France now, and we've had people from both of those come and run.
So there's only 2 in France?
Yeah, only 2 in France.
That amazes me, really, because they're a very sporty country. I know that I think probably their first love might be cycling, but I'm surprised at that. I think once it gets a grip in France, somewhere like France, that will go really.
Yeah, the problem in France has been that to take part in a run over there, you need to have a medical certificate from your doctor.
Yes.
And that has been the barrier. But finally, we've got that resolved now in France, and you don't need a medical certificate to take part in Parkrun. So I think now it will grow.
Right. Yeah, it's a good point you made, actually, because I was a member of Folkestone Running Club, and for several years I used to take, I think I did it for 13, 14 years, take a coach load of runners over to France, to Le Touquet, to run the 10K. And I always came up against the barrier of the medical certificate. But because we were a club, we had a bit of clout, so we managed to get away with it. But they have tightened that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Maggie, stay there. We're going to play a bit of music. We're going to come back to you because we want to speak a little bit more about Parkrun. Because if you haven't heard of Parkrun, where have you been?
Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan.
The Chaka Khan there, and we found out it's one of Maggie's favourites. Good timing. 1984. Okay, Maggie, get off that phone. I want to talk to you.
Sorry.
I'll call her out, see? You can't get away with anything on a Sports Ferret show, so behave yourselves. Right, now, Maggie, we spoke a little bit about Parkrun in general, what it's all about, but you've got plenty of stuff to tell us about the local one, haven't you? Tell us about what's coming up.
So we started in August 2012 and 2014, sorry, and it's been a real success. During April, we broke our course record 4 times, and we're now at 183, which is the highest number we've ever had. And it's fantastic. We've got about 160 people a week, from 4 to in the 80s.
Have you?
Yeah, and it's absolutely fantastic. And so on the 20th of August, we'll be celebrating our 2nd birthday. hopefully giving out medals and cups if we raise enough money,
Yep.
and having a superhero theme.
Oh, well, superhero.
I'm not going to tell you who I am. I don't want anybody to copy.
Let me think, who could I go as? Wonder Woman, I think I'll probably go as.
Very good. Yeah, so someone told me they're coming as Danger Mouse and Penfold.
Oh, right, very nice, yeah. So good, sounds, I mean, I've been up there. I know it's a great fun element, and it's great to see. And now, to me, the biggest thing about Parkrun is that no one up there is intimidated. I mean, if you think like the very first day that you ever joined a running club or any club at all, you know, you do feel kind of inferior. But Parkrun doesn't make you feel like that.
No, the first time I did Parkrun, I went all the way around with the tail runner. We have a tail runner every week. You never come last at Parkrun. He was a D of E volunteer, which we also welcome. If you want to do your Duke of Edinburgh bronze or silver with us, you can do your volunteering with us. We have a set programme for it. Just get in touch. And I went round with him, and he was absolutely brilliant, really encouraged me. 45 minutes.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, like we say, we're not worried about time, so don't be intimidated. I mean, I think that everybody would like to beat their best every week, but with Parkrun, it's not an issue. Now, Parkrun, I like the theme that you get people from around the country. I mean, do they actually come up and say, oh, by the way, I just thought I'd let you know that I'm from Yorkshire or something?
Yeah, I mean, when we have people come in 100 T-shirts, because of course you get T-shirts at Parkrun.
Right.
So when you're a junior, under 18, you get a T-shirt when you run your 10th run, and adults get them at 50, 100, 250 and 500 runs. And we've got
500.
someone who's celebrating today at another park run, their 750th run.
So they must have been doing it every week since it was born, really.
Oh, yeah. I think some people are very passionate about it. I'm
Yeah.
passionate about it, getting people
cool.
involved.
Well, you must be. You've been a great ambassador for Parkrun.
Oh,
You've
thank
been there
you.
every week, and you put your name down straight away. And it's good to see that you're hanging in there. You know that you're really there every week. But you had a week off today, so tell us about. Well, you've just come from Parkrun, but not with your event director's cap on. So what was going on up there today?
So today is a Folkestone Running Club takeover. They're providing all of the volunteers. I'm a volunteer. There's nobody paid at Folkestone Park Run. They're providing the run director who's looking after it on the day. We've got pacers today, lots and lots of volunteers, tail runners, people with banners, people clapping the runners on. It's been fantastic, really great. And they're there to promote their club.
Okay, so
Which is a great way of doing it.
So could anybody turn up and be a volunteer, or could any sort of firm perhaps do what Folkestone Running Club have done today?
Not a firm, not
No?
a commercial organisation, but we do welcome any running club who wants to come and provide pacers or come volunteers, but anybody can volunteer. And you don't have to be interested in running. We have quite a few volunteers who come to support a family member or who have nothing to do with running at all, but just enjoy supporting the community.
Okay. Now, Maggie, thank you so much for taking the time to come down. Oh, actually, there's one thing I did want to ask you. You said there was a dog show up there today.
Yeah, Demel's a dog show.
Was there? Oh,
yeah.
right, that's nice. Nice
Yeah,
change.
so it's called Pooches on the Prom.
Pooches on the prom. Oh dear, there's soon to be a pooch run.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's one other thing. Oh, I keep thinking of these things. They just keep popping in. Not so much in Folkestone, but there are junior park runs popping up, aren't there?
Yeah, there's 6 junior park runs in Kent. They take place on a Sunday morning.
Right.
You don't earn T-shirt credits with there, but you get a wristband each time you get to a quarter of a marathon. So
Right.
it's
Oh,
a
I
really
see.
great way of doing it.
Okay.
At the moment, they're looking to start in Dover.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's going to be our junior.
Keep an eye out for that, yeah. Just the juniors, that'd be good.
Yeah, Kearsley Abbey. I'm not very good on the pronunciation.
Kearsley Abbey.
Kearsley
Yeah.
Abbey,
Oh, right,
yeah.
yeah, that's a lovely venue, yeah.
Yeah.
You get the old
It's
swan.
2K.
Yeah, they get the swans chasing you there. There'll soon be a few PBs around there.
But yeah, it's 2K.
Yeah.
And it's children 4 to 16, I think.
Yeah, right, okay. Well, if I pick up on that, I will certainly put that out. Now, Maggie, any thank yous you want to say? It's been great of you to come straight down from the park run. So just to wrap it all up, any thank yous? And let's remind everybody just where and when the park run is.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Shepway DC and Shepway Sports Trust who started the park run and funded us for our laptop and all of our equipment when we started. We take place every Saturday morning. We meet at the Lees Cliff Cafe, 9 a.m. We're on Facebook, Folkestone Park Run. Come and join us. We're on Twitter, Folkestone Park Run. Follow us on there and come along and have a go. We have some people who start out by just doing half a lap or 1 lap. You can build your way up to the 5K. Really welcome.
Maggie, thank you so much for explaining the history and the future, which looks really good. Thanks for coming in and being such a great guest.
See you soon.
Thank you.
105.9 Academy FM.
Saturday Sport. You're listening to the Sports Ferret on Academy FM.